students, this is video 2 explaining to you how to do the Master Summative assignment, your final essay for this class that is due next Tuesday, May the 2nd. Go to your class, open your assignment tab. Now, I've already posted a video explaining this part, the instructions, and I went over the outcomes in the first video. This is the first video. To find the instructional sheet, drop down to Additional Resources, click on the Comp 1 Master Summative Assessment Portfolio Instructions. It should drop it in your downloads. Open that document, and this document will thoroughly explain to you everything that you need to do to complete this portfolio assignment. Okay, so just take a look, and now I'm going to go back through this very carefully. The purpose of this assignment is to enable the English instructors at Ozarka College to better know how we can structure our course so that you can meet the standards and the course outcomes that are required of you. It also will let us know if we need to make any changes in the course. No, we will not make changes regarding less homework. So I'm sorry about that. But let's get back to this. The process. The first thing that you will do as the student is build your portfolio. You will gather essays. You could even gather tests, your process work, and other appropriate materials, your homework. If you remember the pronoun homework, and some of you struggled with that a bit, you can pull any of your homework. I also want you to pull the feedback that I gave you regarding your homework assignments if you were struggling with it. After you pull this together, now this step right here tells you to bind it together as a hard copy and put it in a folder with prongs, and we are not going to do that because you are an online class. So what you will do is copy and paste into a Word document and submit that long Word document in the assignment tab. Okay. So you will copy and paste into a Word document and submit that long Word document into the assignment tab. I will show you how you can do that. If you will open your class assignments, you can do it in this way. The first thing you will want to do is copy the work. You will need to open a new Word document, and you will paste just like that. Copy and paste it in. Then you could go and open, say, another tab, and I'm just going to copy at random. Okay, I would copy, you highlight, copy, go to your original document that you are pasting everything in and paste it in. Okay, it's that simple. Now I'm going to do away with that. You would save it. Oh, before I leave this, let me show you one more thing because some were confused. You do have to put page numbers, and you will do that. Go to your Insert, Page Numbers, your Oh, I think I put it at the bottom. I meant to put it at the top. Okay, I'm going to go back to my insert, page number. I need to move it, make sure it's post the page number at the top. Go into that page numbering. You would type your last name, because this is going to be an MLA format. I'm on a Mac, so I have to do things a little differently than some of you do in actual Microsoft computers. But I am using a Word document. I do have Word downloaded on my Mac. Okay, so posting MLA format, my last name, and the page number. Okay. Ignore that down at the bottom. That should not be there. Okay, so what I have done is copied and pasted, and I have page numbers. So please call me if you have any questions about how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to slide this off to the side, get it out of our way, and I'm going to come back and continue discussing this. Okay, so I have shown you how to copy and paste your work and place it excuse me, in a very long document. This will be a very long one. I would say pull 2 or 3 pieces of homework, pull a couple of the essays that you've written prior to this assignment. I would not post your research paper because it's already part of your assessment that we're going to pull, but grab a couple of you could do your first and your last essay to show this is how I was writing at the beginning, and this is the last essay that we wrote before the research paper, and this is how I had improved. Okay, now the next part, that is your process. Okay, you're going to write an essay that is a reflection of how you have grown as a student and how you have become a better writer. After you assemble your portfolio, make sure that you label everything that you put in there. This was pronoun homework. This was essay 1. This was an argument essay. Okay? Don't say this was. Just label it at the top. Argument essay. Pronoun homework. Okay, so once you pull all of your materials together, showing what all you have done in this course and how you have progressed as a student, then you're going to move into the essay. You must follow essay format instructions according to the MLA guideline. So make sure you use MLA format. For this MLA format. Okay, you must have a thesis statement. Your thesis needs to state that you have completed the course outcomes, and that could be the beginning of your thesis statement. I have completed the course outcomes for this class, Comp 1, through my homework, my essays, and my research paper. Okay, so come up with, using the data that you've pulled from your previous work, put that into the form of a thesis statement and make a strong introduction paragraph in which you give a little background of what this course was involving, what you did through the course, and how you feel that you have grown as a writer. Okay, that is going to be your thesis. Then I want you to move into the content or the body of your paper. Support your thesis by using specific examples that you put together for your portfolio. state I was struggling with pronouns, and after doing the homework and studying the material in the writer's reference guide and getting feedback from my instructor, I now have a deeper understanding of how to properly use pronouns. So anything that I have given to you that has strengthened you or helped you to become stronger as a writer, you need to state that. Okay, that is going to be your evidence. You have to have evidence proving that you have grown. You should also demonstrate that you understand the meaning of the course outcomes. Remember, I went over the course outcomes in the first video, so go back over that if you're still struggling. Your organization. Your portfolio essays organization should be based on the course outcomes. Use those course outcomes as your key points, if you want to, that you're going to discuss in your actual essay. You may also include a paragraph in which you, the student, demonstrate understanding of the outcomes, and you may demonstrate understanding in the paragraphs dedicated to a particular outcome. You should have 2 or more paragraphs demonstrating completion of each outcome. You should have correct transitions between paragraphs. And your portfolio essays should end with an appropriate conclusion. In other words, you have to have a conclusion paragraph, summing everything up, wrapping it up. Okay, documentation. When the material from the portfolio is used in the essay, you must cite the material using the portfolio as your source. So you are going to be your own source. Now, if you're quoting something from me, you're going to have to use me as your source. If you quote something that came from me and this helped you to learn this, you're going to have to list yourself as a source, and you're going to have to list me and my information as a source. On your works cited page, you're going to have your source information beginning with your last name, comma, first name, period. And then you're going to put Composition 1 Portfolio, Melbourne, comma, Arkansas, colon, Ozarka College, comma, 2009, because that's when this was implemented. So we go back to the beginning of this. Now, if you cite me, you would put my last name, my first name, and then you would write, what I'm going to do is copy and paste this, it's faster. Composition 1 instructor notes. Okay. Period. And then I would copy and paste the next set, removing Melbourne, and I would change the date to 2017. Okay? So those, oh, and they must be, everything must be double spaced. Okay? Okay, so in your paper, if you say that you did such and such homework, you do have to have in-text citations, and you would just put your last name in parentheses for the MLA format. That's all you would do. If you're citing something that you learned from me, you would cite my last name. Okay? Now, the review committee is going to look over the portfolios. What we are going to be looking for is, first of all, did you acknowledge and recognize how you, the student, have grown through the course this semester? How you have grown as a writer. Also, we're going to be looking at, do you know the MLA format? So make sure you apply the MLA format correctly. Okay? The completion of this, you are receiving a grade from me. This is part of your assessment. It is worth 100 points. But then when the whole committee takes a look at this, your grade will not change from what I gave you as a grade. But please know this. I am going to be following the guideline here as well as the MLA format to make sure that you have provided ample proof that you have grown as a writer and you have learned something this semester. So this assignment is your final assignment for this class. It's due next Tuesday at 12:01 a.m. and it's worth 100 points. Please do not wait till the last minute to submit, though. Okay, again, if you have any questions, please call me at my office, 870-368-2037, or send me an email through the course mail, and I will help you with this if you get stuck. Thank you, and have a good day.